Welcome to Virtual Creation Studios, and today we're going to be talking about Assumption's Better Mortgage Solutions, where you can get an online quote for mortgage insurance that you can also add disability and critical illness in one really simple program. So you would go to either the Prince Edward Island, Nova Scotia, or New Brunswick site, and I'll put the links below, but for now we'll just use the Prince Edward Island one. You can just click on Get the quote right here, or you can just scroll down. It's probably better to scroll down because there's a couple of interesting features here. One, a good video on why life insurance through a life insurance company is better than a bank. And the three main reasons are: one, you choose the beneficiary, not the bank. So in other words, if you get a $300,000 policy and you only have $100,000 left in the mortgage, the additional $200,000 would go to the beneficiary that you've picked already. The second one is the coverage stays no matter where you bank. So if you get this policy and it's with, say, TD, and you want to renew your mortgage, except you're going to renew with Bank of Montreal, then you can keep this insurance without going through all of the headache and the cost of renewing it with another bank. And heaven forbid, if there was a medical condition that happened from the time that you get the policy and the time that you have to renew it, then you would be able to keep the insurance that you have already. So if it goes through medical underwriting through the bank and you wouldn't qualify, then you wouldn't qualify for mortgage insurance. So that's the second reason. And then the third reason, which to me is the most important, is that's fully underwritten at time of application. So in other words, they will underwrite it to see whether you can get insurance. And then if something happens, or you get disabled, or you die, or depending what type of insurance that you want, it will pay out because it's already been underwritten. Bank insurance, however, is underwritten at time of death. So if something happened between the time you get it and the time that you actually apply for benefits, it might not pay out because it's underwritten at time of death. So it's a big deal. You might want to watch the video to kind of explain that, but more importantly, those are the three main reasons right here why real insurance is better than bank insurance. So with this particular program, you can get mortgage insurance or term insurance, you can get disability insurance, and you can get critical illness insurance all in one policy. So let's give you a kind of a step-by-step of how you would do that. So say, for example, you were born in 1983 and you're January 13th. So you're a male. Are you a smoker? Yes or no? He said, I'm not a smoker. Are you on parental leave? Are you working prior to parental leave? So just standard questions. How many years are on your mortgage? You pick your province. In this case, we're going Prince Edward Island because we're in the Prince Edward Island portal. How much is left on the mortgage? Say $250,000. And what your payments are a month? Say around $1,100. Do you want extra insurance on that? So say, for example, you want more, so $250,000 to cover the mortgage, but you want another $50,000 to cover, incidental expenses or funeral costs or whatever. So let's give you an extra $50,000 in here. Wait for the program to give you a quote. So as we said, we've got $250,000 to cover the mortgage. We've got an extra $50,000 to cover funeral expenses. It's locked in for 20 years, the same price. The actual life insurance benefit would be $300,000. So how we got that is the $250,000 plus the $50,000. The cost on that is $34 a month just for the life insurance part. The second part is life insurance with disability. So say if you want to have life insurance, but you want a disability component added on to that policy, again, it's locked in for 20 years, $300,000, $1,100 for a disability benefit that pays out for up to a 2-year period, and that would be $60 a month. $34 plus disability component would give you a premium of $60.62. So that this would cover you for disability as well as life insurance. And the third one would be life insurance, disability insurance, and critical illness insurance. Now, critical illness insurance is a payout that would give you a one-time cash payout for a number of critical illness components, up to 16 covered conditions, including heart attack, kidney failure, major organ transplant, severe burns, stroke, bypass surgery, comas, cancer, blindness, bacterial meningitis, aplastic anemia, aortic surgery, or any accidental loss of any limbs. So how that works, of course, is that you would be diagnosed with any one of those 16 conditions, and it would give you a minimum coverage of 10,000 and a maximum coverage of 50,000 depending on the condition. It would cover for life insurance, disability insurance, and critical illness insurance. And again, this would cover for 300,000. That would be 250,000 for the mortgage, and we've increased it 50,000 just for incidentals. It would pay out the mortgage payment of $1,100 every month for up to 2 years for the disability component, and it would also give you a critical illness benefit of $26,400 for $81.66. So you would be covered for life, disability, and critical illness insurance. So what we like about this is you get to pick what you want and what the needs are for you individually. And all of the policy premiums are set out to be extremely affordable for everybody. So once you've decided which product that you want, say you just want the disability with life insurance, so you pick that particular product, gives you what you're signing up for $60.62. You can start the whole process right online. The next pop-up is your actual application. So you just take some time to fill out your name, address. So the next pop-up would fill in your name. This would be a little health questionnaire. So then you designate who your beneficiaries were. You can put it as your estate, or you can specify who your beneficiary you would want to have. So then you get a chance to review the coverage, everything that you've just answered. So just do a quick review just to make sure that that's accurate, and then sign off on that. Then who's going to be the payer, and then they would want your banking information from there. So after all of that information is put in place, you just simply submit application and you're done. So again, Assumption has made it extremely easy for you to pick out your own insurance. You decide what the insurance needs are for you and what you want to be covered for, and it makes it extremely easy. So you're in charge of what you want, as opposed to, some insurance salesperson sitting there saying you need this and you need that and you need the other thing. And there's nothing wrong with that, but sometimes it's much easier for you to decide with you and your family in front of the computer, picking out all of the numbers of what you exactly need, and then you decide what you can afford that's within your budget. So those numbers can change. This tutorial is to show you exactly how to apply, how to fill out the application, and how to get a quote. It makes it easier for you to decide what insurance you want, how you want it, and what is important for you and your family. So I thank you very much for watching. If there are any questions, all of the link details, the link for Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, and Prince Edward Island, as well as the contact information, will be attached below. So again, thank you very much for watching, and if there are any questions, feel free to call anytime. Thank you.